Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Winter Season Showdowns in our coverage of the North American region. My name is axeltoss. I am joined by axslav. We're currently watching a best of 5 between Vibe and Illusion to determine who goes into the Winter Championship event. Of course, all expenses paid is rewarded to all of the winners of the Winter Season Showdowns. Before we get into Game 5, though, youtube.com/official MLGSC2. If you miss any one of the games, any one of the matches, it will be available there in 1080p HD. So be sure to take advantage of that and head on over to that YouTube channel if you miss anything. And, of course, if you feel like it, drop a subscription so you can be notified when new videos are added on. That being said, I'm excited. These guys are tied 2-2. Let's get it straight into game number 5. This is so important. It's down to a best of 1. I wouldn't have it any other way. In the bottom left-hand location, we have the Red Zerg player from Team Root Gaming. He is Vibe, going for a crafty burrow play in game number 1 that didn't end up panning out because of a hero SCV from his opponent, who is in the bottom right-hand location of Newkirk City. He is the blue Terran player, considered the best Terran in North America by a lot of people. He is Illusion. Team Mouse Sports. Very important game we have on our hands here, Nicholas. Very important game indeed.
Exactly. I mean, it's 2-2. Both these guys have already put forward such a great show. It's really a shame only one of these guys will get to see in Dallas, because they both been playing so phenomenally. I mean, the little misstep by Vibe there with the not having to overlord to see the SV coming, so the that was all such a trick of fate almost. I mean, that last game, it would have been really awesome to see if he was able to keep the build hidden like it was obviously intended to, how that would have worked out, because that's an awesome build to see executed. And I'm sure he's practiced it, you know. He's done it with his teammates and figured out that this is something that does work. Unfortunately, in that one case, the timing was just... The timing of the SCV running by the Queen was just too good, and Illusion spotted it out. Illusion not going Command Center first. Going back to this Reaper opening, and you know, the Reaper opening is 0-for-2. Command Center first is 2-0 in the series.
That's a good point. We'll have to see where it goes here. Of course.
Oh, it was a Marine first. Oh, wait. He actually got the gas late.
Oh, yeah, he got it a little bit later.
This could be... Oh, we know what this is. He's going to go Command Center after the first Marine.
And then get a factory once.
Yeah, exactly. Or reactor fast to power out a lot of units. But he's definitely going about... Get Command Center in just a second. There goes that reactor. This is a build very similar to what we saw... who was it? There was some player who was doing this. Maybe it was just me watching the ladder. Where you just get one unit out, and you get the really fast reactor, and it's pretty cool you get the reactor this time, because when you get the reactor now, you're not using supply by producing out of the barracks. So what you can do is you get the command center before your second depot without cutting any SCVs. So it allows you to get the command center faster, and it syncs up nicely because as your depot finishes, your reactor finishes, and now all of a sudden you got double barracks production at the 420 mark with an expansion, with gas income, which is something you can't do with any other build. If you went 2 barracks, you'd be delaying something else because of the mineral cost. So it's a really, really awesome build. I like it. And of course, you can switch your reactor over to the factory, you know, at his leisure.
Hellions, Widow Mines can be produced from there, of course. Hasn't added on the second gas just yet, so not going to go crazy techie that early. Meanwhile, Vibe playing fairly standard, adding on nothing but drones, getting those gases there at a fairly standard time, and looks like a fairly standard game so far. It's not like we're seeing any crazy early shenanigans like we did in the last game, of course. I feel like these guys, you know, coming into Game 5, such a close series. It's tied 2-2. They've been playing for a bit. They have a lot of respect for each other, and I feel like this is one of those games that might extend pretty far into the late game. It
could. I'm really curious to see how Illusion follows this up. There's a little bit of a Marine poke going on, going to try to, you know, either deny a fast third from Vibe, force him to make some Zerglings. He should actually be defended with just his Queens as long as he groups them. The question here is Illusion going to go for a timing like we've seen in many of the past games with a bunch of... Actually, look at his double tech labs. Double tech labs. That's going to be a lot of Marauders, or perhaps just combat shield and stim. There could be a lot of different possibilities for this build. In fact, since he's getting Marauder and a Marine, I think it's going to be combat shield and stim timing. So he's going to start to combat shield sometime in the next 20 seconds. And then he's just going to hit this massive timing.
Marines coming up the ramp here. Hellions might try to sneak by as well, try to target fire down that queen. One queen will fall. A second queen getting dangerously low on health. Some blings in production, but drones are going to have to be pulled here from Vibe. But the Hellions getting a lot of nice shots up here on the drones. Vibe caught a little bit off guard here.
Yeah, I think he really wanted a 4 queens group there to 3. Didn't quite cut it. The Hellions, they're going for another attack. Beautiful drone block, though, leading to hurt drones. Tried to escape. Marines are going to try to pick off a few, but Vibe's going to hang on, but he actually took significant damage from that.
Could have been a lot worse. 6 workers killed there from Illusion.
I actually realized I totally misread this time. It's not going to be a he's actually just going to go concussive and stim. It's going to be a Marauder Hellion attack. No Hellbats, of course. It'll take him a little bit too long to get that armory up. But this is going to be very hard for Vibe to hold, considering he already took some damage.
Vibe does not have speed on the Zerglings, I don't think. And he's opened Roaches pretty much every single game. And of course, Marauders versus Roach. Marauders are going to win more often than not. So this is going to be a tricky battle for Vibe. It's going to come down to Micro to a certain extent. And we have some Hellions coming forward here from Illusion as well. Has Vibe been able to identify what's happening?
There's nothing even to stop the Hellions. You know what? That queen is hurt. They can actually just kill the queen. But they're going to go for drones instead when your prioritize that roaches come out.
Oh, lots of drones getting fried here. A lot of good money shots there from Illusion 5.
And he's going to get away with 2 of those Hellions.
And they're going to be used in the push.
This is going to be so hard for Vibe to hold. Now he's rebuilding some drones. 6 more to production tab. Roach speed's on the way, but he's actually moving his Roaches out. If Roaches get caught off a creep against concussive shell Marauders, they're going to be torn to pieces.
Yes, they are. I don't know. Vibe just now saying, all the SCVs are being pulled, and now Vibe knows what's going on.
He's got to throw down like 4 spawns in his natural of the 3rd right now. He's got to throw down spawns right now. No, he's building Infestation Pit, getting a range upgrade.
And his Roaches are getting caught.
That's not going to help him. Oh no, with concussive shell. He's not even using stim. He's saving the Marauder life, knowing he doesn't need to use stim. Perhaps he'll stim it and run down these last couple of Roaches, or maybe just save it. This is so bad for Vibe. There's still no Spine Crawlers. Still spending that money on that range upgrade and Infestation Chamber. He was going for the Swarm Host play. Illusion saying, I'm not going to let you get to that point.
Vibe trying to get as many Roaches out on the field as he can to defend against this push. That 3rd is getting close to dying. Illusion going to switch his focus to those Roaches that are scurrying pretty much into a corner here. They're not going to be able to kite as effectively as they presumably could.
But you know what? There's a lot of Roaches.
Yeah, it is. There's more in production too. Vibe just trying to buy time to a certain extent. He has +1 missile attacks on the way as well. Can he hold this off?
He's doing a really great job microing around the Roaches, buying time. The Marauders stim hurts him and it puts him on a timer. The SCVs are down.
Oh,
Roaches have a great concave.
Coming in from 2 directions. They're going to end up retreating. More Roaches in production here from Vibe. And that 3rd is still alive, but I think Illusion might be able to take that down, though
easily,
Vibe hits at the perfect moment.
Broodlings, yeah, the Broodlings flank and the Roaches hit at the same time. Look at that, using the Broodlings to tank, the Roaches getting some damage done.
Okay, I think Vibe should eventually hold this off.
If he holds it, he'll be in a great position.
Oh my God. Illusion wants to end this right now.
He's committed. Look at what Illusion has producing. 2 barracks and 1 factory. As soon as Foremost hit the field, it's game over. So he's got to end the game now. Vibe, though, he's still investing in Enduring Locust.
He's got 47 harvesters. He's got 30. His opponent only has 30. The Roach is going to kite away from the SCVs. Locusts are about to get on the field here, and Vibe is just going to kite away. Can he hold this off? Illusion trying to stim. He knows he has to end the game right now if he wants to win. But can Vibe come up with the miraculous hold that he needs? The Roach is slowly getting picked apart. The SCVs being really annoying, but there's 14 more Roaches in production. Vibe essentially just biding time here.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they're not canceling Enduring Locust and building some Spine Cores, but I think he might be okay with just the Roach count. He's got so many in production. He's got the Roach Warden and the Evolution. Oh, he's actually going out to fight.
Gotta be careful. Yeah, Illusion had a bit of concave there. Vibe gonna back up.
He wants to wait to lose these buildings, use the Broodings to help him in the battle, of course. He can even pull some drones here.
Another stim here from Illusion. Every stim is very important. No medevacs here to help out his Marine Marauder army. Gonna pull some drones is Vibe, and he's close to winning this game. 75 to 44.
He's mineral walking.
Oh, the drones trying to get this round out of the Marauders. Illusion, remember, behind this, he has 6 harvesters, and Vibe just like that gonna be shoving Illusion away. More units coming in here to help out, but Illusion down to 23 supply. Vibe, has he done it?
Vibe holds.
Oh my God.
10 Roaches in production, and Enduring Locust finished, but he doesn't even need a Swarm Host. Illusion's microing his heart out, but down 17 food to 74. Another transfuse goes down. Those queens are helping tremendously. And look at the production tab. Illusion, 1 Hellion, 1 Marine, 1 SCV, while Vibe is making roaches by the bushel.
Harvesters to 9 in favor of Vibe. He's like, you know what? I'm going to keep teching. I'm not going to put down spines. I'm just going to rely on roaches and a few drones to help hold this
up.
Taking
to third base.
And he's going to take a third. I can't.
And now the 2 Swarm hosts are coming out. I mean, Vibe could just walk across the map and just keep building roaches. He not even do that. He's got so many roaches out in the field. He's like 4 times the opponent's supply almost. Illusion trying to hit a run by. That's a smart move. If he can somehow, these 3
even
Hellions,
up the economy.
These 3 Hellions kill like 30 drones.
Yes.
They're going to be cut off, though. Beautiful moves by Vibe, controlling his roaches in separate groups. And now 1 Hellion's going to escape with barely any life. Of course, the Queen could easily deflect that harass. Swarm hosts are coming out. Third base is done. The production tab says it all. Illusion's trying to recoup, but...
Yeah, again, guys, remember how important this game is. The winner of this game advances to the Winter Championships. Illusion, he knows. He can't go anywhere. He's going to fight tooth and nail to the very last second because he wants that all-expenses-paid trip to represent his country, his team, and himself at that championship event. But Vibe has similar ambitions, coming forward with a bunch of roaches. Swarm hosts being added on into the field. Illusion going to go for a run by once again with those Hellions. That might be his only way back. But Vibe is moments away from breaking into the natural.
The Swarm hosts are in position. 3 of them buried down. The 4th one scuttling up to join his friends. Roach's position to back up the Locust if needed. The Hellions are trying to circle in to get a jab of the natural, but there's more than enough defense there just with the Queens and drones. I think there may be some losses involved. I don't think it's going to be enough though.
All right, Vibe extending into the natural expansion of his opponent, while Hellion's going into the natural expansion of Vibe. But the drones just going to turn around and decide to engage those Hellions. Vibe can afford to lose some drones at this point in time.
Very effective Hellion harass, but I mean, it's not. It had to be a Miracle Hellion harass. That was a very good Hellion harass. It wasn't a Miracle Hellion harass. Vibe filled over twice the food. The Locusts keep coming in. Replacing drones easily. Roaches coming here now. There's no medevacs to heal a Stim bio.
Yep.
Illusion's trying to micro, but he's microing against
There's the mule, there's the bow, and Illusion throwing down the Chi-Chi and the Kratz, and Vibe throwing down the thing. So good to see. Such great manner between these two guys. What a phenomenal series from those two players.
Yeah.
Possibly my favorite among the entire Winter Season Showdown.
Yeah, it's
up there for sure.
The Viper control in the first couple games, those tense, hyper-aggressive moments in the last 2 games, the micro involved on both sides. It was a real treat to watch. I'm really sad we don't get both these guys, but Vibe, we're going to see Dallas competing amongst 31 other players besides himself for that $75,000 prize pool. Can he get a big piece of that, or will he go to Dallas and suffer at the hands of these insane players here? We've got so many world-class Koreans. We've got some of the best in Europe, and we're finding out who are the best in NA who are going to be heading to Dallas and joining the list. 2
Zergs, 2 Protosses so far from the North American region, going to be representing the United States at the Winter Championship event. Of course, Root Gaming is 2 for 2. Quick shout out to them, doing very well. Minigun and Vibe taking down Idra, and of course just now taking down Illusion, respectively. That player pool, that race distribution for Dallas, it's looking great. It's looking phenomenal. Dare I say perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I personally would like to see. Actually, no, I was gonna say I'd like to see another Korean Zerg, but then I just realized we've got Life and Lenok. This list doesn't include the top 4 guys from last Dallas.
Yep.
Flash, Bomber, Life, Lenok, those guys are here too. It's gonna be a heck of a fight.
And we're not yet done, guys. We still have some more North American matches to get through. Of course, you just saw Vibe versus Illusion. Tomorrow is going to be Suppy versus Maker. Of course, you got Killer, QXC, Huck versus Sasquatch. We're nearing the end of the Winter Season Showdowns. Players in North America now trying to stamp their ticket to the Winter Season Championship, of course, in Dallas, Texas on March 15th. We're almost done. It makes me a little bit sad, but you know, these matches just continue to get better and better.
They do.
So All right, guys, that concludes today's edition of the Winter Season Showdowns. Once again, congratulations to Vibe for taking out Illusion 3-2 and getting a qualification spot at the Winter Championship event. Of course, Illusion, a great play, but unfortunately not able to make it. He will not be at the Dallas event. Guys, again, coming up tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, same time, same place, is going to be Suppy versus Maker. We'll be here. Make sure you're here as well. This has been axeltoss and axslav bringing you coverage of the Winter Season Showdowns. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.